Hello, angels. It's time to raise human consciousness before it's too late. Hi, I'm Miss QuietQueen, and you are now tuned into the QuietQueen Project. What exactly does that mean, raise human consciousness? Well, I've been telling y'all for the past couple of years now that we are shifting. Mother Earth is shifting from the third 3D to 4 in the fifth dimension. Um, I think she's going to try to move through all the way through the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension. And it is a great time right now. I'm speaking low because I don't want to wake up the household. But it is a great time to be alive right now. Some may say that it's so difficult racially for black people. It is. It is, but I wouldn't change who I am for nothing in the world. I am so happy to be in the skin that I am. I'm happy to be a woman. I'm happy to be a black woman. I'm happy to be a young black woman. I'm happy to be a conscious young black woman. I'm so excited because I know what's coming down the line. It's not going to be so great for some people, but for a lot of people it will be. It doesn't matter what your race is, but a lot of us are going to feel a great sense of calmness, happiness. Your endorphins are going to go through the roof. The way that you stay on page with Mother Earth is be sincere, be kind to everybody. Stop looking at other people that just because their skin is a different hue than yours and you're better or you worse, because that's not the case. There's a lot of hidden truths that are coming out now that a lot have to do with the true Israelites, who the true descendants of the 12 tribes are. A lot of Jewish people's rabbis and pastors and things, they know this, and they've been holding on to a secret. And the reason why it's coming out now is because the secret cannot be held any longer about who the true Jewish people are. And what they actually look like. Some people say it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Those that are saying that it doesn't matter are the ones that are trying to hang on to power. Okay, but let me get into the importance of the shift, and I don't woke everybody up. Go in there with your mother. Go in there with your mother. I'm doing a video. Go. Go in there with your mother. You can still go in there with your mom and do it. I don't like your back talk. Go in there with your mother. Did you use the bathroom, Tori? Go use the bathroom. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I would do this video over, but I like them to be organic, get it done in one take, and be finished. Because I got a lot of videos to put up. I haven't been putting up many videos, mostly just about the word to the wise wizards. But anyway, in order for you to make this shift, you need to be kind to other people. Okay, you need to pay attention to the downloads that are being received, to the downloads that are coming, because the downloads are coming. What's a download? A download is information that is sent to us from extraterrestrials or alien forces or energies. Sometimes you get a download from an energy that is not in physical form. I've been getting a lot of downloads, and my spirit team was like, you need to write this down. That's why we don't give you as many as you need, because you don't write them down as much as you should. And that's the downfall that I have. I don't really like to talk about too many things that I'm going through or not going through in front of camera anymore, because there are secret societies and individuals who try to prevent what I do, and not just me, just other people on the channel. Who have YouTube channels and try to talk about spirituality and uplift humanity. A lot of folks, and I'm not claiming this, I'm just making an observation. There have been lots of, I won't say lots, but there have been some attacks sent to me. I took care of it. Took care of it on the astral realm, and I took care of it here on the physical realm as well. You have to protect yourself. Get your crystals. Put your crystals around your house. Put your crystals in your water. Put your crystals in your bathtub. Do all these different things. I am not going to discuss every single thing that I do, because when you do that, that gives them a way to um, counteract what you do, or to do a spell against me and do it and to send it to me. And I don't want to be a part of that. Um, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm not afraid, so don't you get nervous or afraid. They're trying to kill me. I'm not going to say who. They know who they are. The stalkers and not just stalking on social media, but stalkers physically. It used to kind of annoy me and bother me and make me nervous, whatever. And I don't have those emotions anymore. See, what you need to do, beloved, is we need to disconnect ourselves from this physical world. Stop caring so much about things physically. Stop caring about clothes and money and all these things you need, but just like a fine line, you know. So you got to be careful with that. I know that there are a lot of things around me that are good, but there are a lot of things that people are sending to me that are meant to be detrimental. You really, now let me tell you this, because some of you are getting attacked as well. The best way, one of the best ways, there's several ways to counteract these attacks, is to take the energy, recognize it. You cannot run from it. It's dark energy. That's why they say embrace your dark side. And that's why I stopped saying stay in the light. Because sometimes you can't stay in the light. Sometimes you need to go to the dark side to handle your business. These attacks that people send to you and I are from the dark side. And it's not that it's evil or you're worshiping Satan, because I damn sure don't worship Satan, but I do. I have learned to embrace my dark side, my dark self. Everybody has a dark self. Oh no, Queen, that's evil. That's evil. No, you're evil. I'm not evil. If you want to consider yourself evil because you have a dark side, that's on you. I'm just a messenger. I'm just telling you the truth as I see it. If I don't know anything about it, or I don't have anything to say, I won't make a video. And y'all know that, case in point, because I don't make them as much as I used to. Another reason why I stopped making them, because I'm tired of the freaking attacks. I had to heal myself. I had to protect myself even more. Now, when I got sick this past November and December, it wasn't from the attacks. It was because of the shift. Some of you will experience flu-like symptoms because you are experiencing going through the shift. Some people won't experience it at all. Another way you can recognize that you're experiencing going through this shift and these portals that are being opened in this entire year 2018 is start to notice the energy around you. Yeah, I'm feeling more and more of the energies around me. I feel it right up on my spine at the top. I feel them just go over, go shh, you know, or go right here in my ear. It go boom and go out this ear. Yeah, I feel a lot of things. I don't really like to talk about things anymore like I used to because of the naysayers and those that want to slow down my channel and those that want to kill me and those that want to suck my energy and my power and those that want to make sure I don't come into a certain power that they know I have. Because I told some of you, I don't know if you, I take a lot of my videos down, so some of you may not know that I said this, but I made a video when I was talking about I got letters from secret societies telling me, we know you better than you know yourself. Please join us. This is a great time for you. And they know certain things. I do know, y'all know I talk about Smelly Goat. He was a person that I dated. I thought he was my boyfriend, but it comes to turn out when I found out he was a scientist that was assigned to me from my birth because they knew who I was. So did my parents. And I think my parents and my grandparents all helped these secret societies people keep me quiet, keep me docile, keep me from coming into my power because I used it a few times when I was a child and it was raw, untapped. But instead of them teaching me how to use it positively, they just took it away from me and allow other people to use it. I think it was being geared. Spirit now is telling me that part of my power is being, you know, redirected to another source so that they can use it, but they can't really use it totally without one, my permission and me giving it to them, or unless I'm dead and they took it from me, you know, and that's not going to happen. I'm the epitome of duality. Spirit is telling me that. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I can't be broken. I won't be broken. Yeah, there's plenty of times that I should have been a millionaire by now. And Smelly Goat and his minions and his superiors have been trying and trying. You know, I'm 52 years old. I have a birthday coming up in February. And they've been trying all my life. And I'm not going to worry about too much of what I know, what my parents did. They did what they had to do. They did what they were supposed to do. I remember meeting my parents on the astral realm before I was born. I remember if you concentrate and meditate enough, you can remember that day that you went before the Cosmic Council and you chose your life before you incarnated here. And my parents only did what they were supposed to do because it was a lesson that I need to learn. So, having said that, I want y'all to know 2018, forgive everybody that messed with you. Forgive everyone who hurt you, who dogged you. I know it's, listen. Some of y'all are like, oh my God, no, I cannot forgive that. Yeah, you have to forgive. You have to. Forgiving does not mean you accept what was done to you, because you don't ever have to accept it unless you want to. But you don't have to accept it. You have to forgive, because when you don't forgive, what happens? You constantly think about what's going on. You constantly think about what they've done to you, and you get angry, hurt, depressed. You have suicidal thoughts. You don't need that. That's unhealthy. If you forgive it, oh, forget it. Forgive it. You know, you can move on. Forgiveness is not for that person who hurt you. Forgiveness is for you. Now, if you've done something to someone, you can ask for forgiveness, and you should. And if they don't want to forgive you, that's okay. As long as you forgive yourself first, you ask for forgiveness, you're on the right path. Everything else is on them. I am responsible for what I say and what I do, but I am not responsible for how you handle what I say and what I do. Is that clear? Y'all, I'm trying to tell you something. It is getting so close to the time where certain peoples are going to be separated. Read the words that are coming out of my mouth. Yeah, you can if you push that button. Pay attention to the words that are coming out of my mouth right now, y'all. There's going to be a big separation between the years 2018 and 2020. Something is going to happen. Now, the end of the bondage of the original Israelites supposed to be in 2019, because the Bible says they will be in bondage for 400 years. And if it started 1619, then that means that 400 years is in 2019. Okay? Something great is going to happen in 2018. Something great is already happening in 2018, and that is, first thing is, the portal that opens up between 11:11 a.m. and 11 and on 11:11 p.m. every day is already open every day now throughout the entire year of 2018. It is especially open, and a lot more are opening on the 11th of January, the 1st of January, the 11th of January, and the 31st is going to be a real big one. Go and pray, meditate, go out in the sun if you can, if they're not blocking the sun. In some areas, they are blocking the sun because they don't want you to get these codes from the sun. When these portals open, the sun and the moon create codes. And what you need to do, beloved, is go out there in the sun, under the moon, with no shoes on, as less clothing as you can possibly get away without people calling the police on you. And even it's wintertime where I'm at, in the snow and everything. But I don't care. I want to get out there and soak up the energy of the sun and the moon. They are trying so hard to burn out the sun because they don't want certain people to be in their codes to be activated. I'm seeing shadows everywhere. I just seen one cross right across my dining room table. Sometimes they're about this big, sometimes they're this big, sometimes they're this big, and they're long, and they're grayish, like, and they just walk past, and you know, I think it's because it's thinning, and I'm seeing remnants of a parallel universe. But anyway, in order to get these codes, sometimes they say you can get it through a picture. If you can look at this picture and get it, you can. It's just more effective if you can get out in the sun and do it yourself. There is this YouTube channel I want y'all to start watching called Higher Self. Just go and watch their videos. They're telling you a lot of things that's going on, but a lot of stuff they cannot tell you. Now, let me tell y'all this, and I'll let y'all go. There's been an influx in time travelers. Now, y'all know, well, maybe you don't, but in 2028, time traveling is going to be opened up to the public. People are going to be able to take advantage of time traveling. That's when the mess really hits the fan. The things that already were supposed to happen for certain groups of people would have long happened before 2028. Okay? So these time travelers come back and they're messing up stuff. They want to change stuff because they want to get into the kingdom of God. They want to get into the heavens on earth, because we're going to have heaven on earth. There's going to be hell on earth, and there's going to be heaven on earth. Oh, girl, go. I don't want you on the camera with no clothes on. Anyway, there's going to be heaven on earth, and there's going to be hell on earth. What? And certain people, please don't get offended by what I'm saying, y'all. I'm just getting these downloads, and it is my truth. It is the truth, is what I feel, and I'm going to just speak my mind. So I'm not going to keep asking for excuses. So I'm just going to tell y'all. There are some groups of people that are going to really, really suffer. Certain groups of people that haven't suffered much here on this 3D level, who has been pretty much awarded anything they wanted, and can get away with anything that they want, just about anything. A lot of these groups, a lot of these people, I should say, they're going to experience a physical 3D hell. And what I want other groups of people to know and understand is, when you start to see that happening, don't get arrogant. Don't get pompous and full of yourself. That's what you get. That's what you get. Don't do that. Because what's going to happen is you're going to reap some of that too. So you want to stay positive. You want to stay loving. You want to continue to have human compassion. But a lot of people who have done wrong by groups of people, this includes religious leaders. This includes politicians. This includes the medical community. They have been putting drops. This is what I've been told, and I knew this when my first grandchild was born. That when my first granddaughter was born, I knew that they put stuff in these babies' mouths. They claim, oh, this is the vitamin K drop, or oh, this is that, this is this. And I'm like, I don't trust it. It didn't sit well with me at all. I really believe that they put something in my granddaughter's mouth that make her get in eczema. Because eczema ain't part of our family. Eczema? Who gets eczema? That is not normal. If a healthy individual is born, they won't have stuff like this just out of nowhere. And don't say it's hereditary, because ain't no such thing as eczema or anything else being hereditary. It is that way because the medical community is making it that way. That's why when I need something done medically, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't getting in front of this camera and announcing anything, because y'all ain't gonna get a chance to MK Ultra one of them doctors to put something in the back of my neck. The hell? If you're strong enough, you go to the astral realm, the mental realm, and other realms, and have the procedure done there first, and then come back to the physical realm and top it off. But don't start crowing about everything that you've done and everything that you're going through. I'm not doing that anymore because of the ignorant ass stalkers on social media that I had. I had more than one, not just one. I had a few stalking me on social media, a few stalking me out here watching, because some of them watch because they know who I am and know the power that I'm harnessing. Others do it because they just don't have nothing else to do. Some of them do it because they're told to. I think I got some neighbors watching me too. I don't know. I'm not paranoid. I'm not scared. I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm just talking about it because you may have gone through it as well. Now, y'all can turn this camera off if you're bored or tired, but I still have a few more things to talk about. And I just want to reiterate, first of all, I'm drinking my favorite. I love this wine. This is Mogan David. I love Conqueror. It's a Conqueror. I love this wine. It's very high in iron. And let me just say, oh, now this shift is coming throughout. Something great and spectacular is happening. Like I said, the codes are being downloaded to all of us. So open up to the codes. Even if you just had a baby, sit your baby by the sun, by the window. Don't have it open if it's cold outside. Don't kill you, baby. But let the sun and the moonlight hit your child. Let them soak up that energy. These children that are being born now are powerful children, and they're going to mutate into something. Some of them. Okay? So I just wanted to let y'all know that. I am excited because I'm feeling a lot of love energy, and I am understanding now that the grid that was put up by the powers that be, by these Dracos and what do you call it, people, reptilians, their minions and everything, that grid is disappearing, and Mother Earth is doing what she's doing, shifting. And one of the I should say one of the attributes to know that she's shifting is that she will have these big pulses in the earth. And you know, that's where a lot of reptilians live, a lot of other human eating beings live. So they can't stand that pulse. So it drives them up out on the surface, but they're being taken care of. And I want to say to those groups who are taking care of them, thank you. If y'all need me for anything, contact me by way of astral traveling or a mental telepathy. I'm only inviting the good people to enter my mind space. If you're not of the good or have good intentions, you will be destroyed immediately. And I'm saying this with a smile on my face, and it looks like I don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine. You can think that all you want. I do have the power. I'm learning more and more. And I want to tell you guys this too. Many of you have different powers and abilities as well. And the reason why you feel like you don't have them is because there has been a worldwide spell casting on humanity. There's been a worldwide spell casting. A lot of these groups get in and they want you to continue to believe in the church and believe Jesus is coming to save you. Y'all know damn well if somebody knocked on the door and said, hey, I'm Jesus Christ, y'all slam the door in his face. You don't believe he's coming because deep down in your soul, you know Christianity is not a true religion. It's made up. Now, there are a lot of things in the Bible that was created that was right. You know, they just changed a lot of stuff. And I'm sorry I got off the subject. I was about to say something. But I forgot my thought. I hate when I do that. Y'all tell me what the thought was. I'll tell you what it is on the other channel. I'm sorry, but I just get so sidetracked. But I'm in a good place because a lot of these so-called powers that be, they're losing their power. And there has been a collective spell put on everyone. I know what I was going to say now. What I was going to say, another way you can tell is, what's on my hand? Oh, you get forgetful. Does anybody know that? Has anybody noticed that? Have you started to forget stuff when you normally don't forget? Like I'm trying to do these videos and I'm like, what was I gonna say? My 5-year-old granddaughter was talking to me right in the middle of her sentence. She said, what was I saying? I said, see, that's how I know they put stuff in people's mouths. These babies, they feed you all, they drop stuff in their mouth. They make them forget. They give them eczema. They do something. I just feel like they putting something in these babies' mouths when they first born to slow them down from their potential. That's why when I was having my kids and my mother was around, she followed my babies. I said, Mom, you got to look out. She said, oh, I got this. And even though she and I had a dysfunctional relationship most of the time, we agreed on a lot of things, and that is protect the children. So she followed them around. And when my grandbabies were born, I followed them around to what you doing? What's that for? Why does she need that? And I'm telling y'all now, when they come in and get your baby, oh, we're just going to take them here. No, I didn't ask you to take them. I don't want you to take my baby. They will say it as if they're forcing you. Now, remember, those nurses, I believe they're aliens, agents, and reptilians in human form. That's just my personal belief. I ain't trying to scare nobody, but it's time. Y'all know we have to disassociate ourselves from this 3D world. Stop caring about clothing and food. Not food. We need food right now. But stop caring about, I gotta have this best shoes. I need this new blouse, this Michael Kors and all this designer stuff, and you caring about cars. Let it go. Let it go. It's hard for me too, because lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime that I've had, I've always suffered because I was a martyr, or I was doing something for humanity, and I had this thing in the back of my mind. What God, I just want a lot of clothes. I don't know. I just want to be the best dressed. It's like looking pretty and having pretty things in my house, you know. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself or don't take care of your house. I keep my house clean and I try to fix it up, but it's not the same, you know, that what I really want. But ego makes us hold on or want to hold on to these things. So that's why when you have children, I'm skipping around, I'm sorry. See if you can have your baby at home. Take your time before you name your child. If you notice, when you have a baby, they pressure you so hard about giving them a name so they can put it on the birth certificate. What you're doing is you're creating your, what's that called, your straw man? Is it a straw man? Scarecrow? Straw man. Your birth certificate is worth over $1 billion. I'm not really going to talk about that on my channel at all. For one thing, you can pay a lot of bills with your social security number and your birth certificate. That's as much as I'm going to say. Because once you start using those things, they do shadow you. The government watches you. But I don't really give a damn about what the government can or cannot do. But I know when you do that certain thing, they don't want you to do it, so they're watching to make sure you don't tell everybody, because they don't want anybody to know, because they want to hold on to that power. I'm not going to discuss it or tell you how to do it because it's not necessary. Because what's going to happen soon is that we're leaving. We're leaving this dimension, and anything you want is right at your fingertips. All you have to do is think it, and you have it. The beauty about what's going to happen is that we're moving into the fourth dimension, but we can still have our physical bodies. They're going to be healed. They're going to be young looking, and you have to have the right mentality. You have to be sincere. Certain groups will be separated. Now, I'm not saying everybody who look alike or have the same, everybody that looks alike. Y'all read between the lines. I'm not saying everybody that looks alike is going to have the same fate, because that's not true. There'll be many people that look like me that's going to suffer a horrible fate, like the powers that be are suffering. Because when you allow yourself to be a pawn and you know you could be doing bad and you could help people, you're on that side. You're on the wrong side. You're on the wrong side of the vibration. Okay? So you really don't want to do that. So there are people, so don't worry, those that are being murdered for no reason, and people getting off, there's something that's going to happen. And this is, let me go back to what I was talking about with the oh, there it goes again, time travelers, because I was talking about that and I got off subject. The time travelers. So I got online. There's a time traveler channel called Apex TV, APEX TV, and all they do is they talk about time travelers. They have them so-called time. Some of them I don't think they're time travelers. I think they just do that as a filler to keep videos coming in. But then there's some that I kind of think there may be some authenticity to it. So one guy, one time he was having a live broadcast and said, you know, we can ask questions. So I asked a question and I said, what happened to racism? Because he came from the year 6,000 or something. 60,000 something. And you know what he did? He would, well, you know, some people are bullies behind their, you know, computers. That happens sometimes. That didn't answer my question. Spirit was answering my question as he was answering my question. The question is, racism doesn't exist in the way it exists now. It doesn't exist there. Why wouldn't he tell it? Because to tell it, he would have to say where he lives is all one race of people. Okay? And a lot of these time travelers will tell you how certain things look, and they're being ran by AI, artificial intelligence. That's their God. But many people are not in those worlds because we have all shifted and moved on with Mother Earth. So they're living in their hell. You created this hell. You hurt people. You destroyed lives purposely to have your own agenda. You were all about self. So now y'all got to deal with that shit. It wasn't any racism because many of those whom they will show racism towards are not there. We're somewhere else. Okay? Are y'all getting what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down? But I'm just going to leave that alone for now. And I hope this video was very helpful to you. And I enjoy putting it up. To all of my haters out there, cheers to you. Cheers to you. Hi, pretty girl.
Hi.
She was playing in makeup last night. Did you get it all off? You didn't get the eyeliner off.
No, because you put it on.
I dare anybody to hurt this baby. You can't hurt my babies.
And I don't want no one to kill my grandma.
Okay.
What? I have to get that lipstick on.
Okay, thank you, baby. Now, so,
Oh, I pull up for toy.
what was that? Second? I was showing y'all this because it's really good. But please don't forget what I said. I'm going to do another video soon, but y'all try to stay on the positive side and understand that great things are happening. January 1st through January 31st. Through January. Thank you, Chase. I just read your letter. Your comment on another just popped up from another video. Chase is always watching my videos, so Chase will probably be watching this one. What's that? I think, oh my God, dang, it was something I wanted to say. See, you forget for several reasons. We forget because of the diet that we're eating. If you're eating a lot of cooking your food in a lot of aluminum, you know, that aluminum is not healthy. So that helps you to be forgetful. The stuff that they drop it in our mouths when we're born, that helps you become forgetful. You know, the chemtrails and everything, that helps you to be forgetful. And the shift. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Somebody said, bless you, Queen. Thank you. Even though this is taped before you said it, but thank you. So there's a lot of different ways to cause you to forget. Try to remember as much as you can. And what I suggest is that learn something new every day to keep your brain um, working at the optimal level. I remember what I was going to say. One of the things I was going to say, and I just lost it again. Come in. Who is that? Oh, I got to babysit. I forgot. Come in. Oh, is it open that door for her? I got to babysit y'all. I forgot. Let me go. Dang. I'll come back at another time. Thank you so much. Life happens, and there's no way I can not do life and do these videos and not have any interruptions. Okay, so please be forgiven for that. I'm gonna get my little niece, and I'll talk to you later.